is the video that James Charles posted to his TikTok, okay? I will flip it around and show you.
Because Spirit Airlines just filed for bankruptcy and I haven't lost my job. Here's a GoFundMe link. Any donations help.
First off, in my opinion, that laugh is absolutely diabolical. It's... Okay. Everybody knows the economy is trash right now, so sorry about that. Okay, back to what I was saying. Everybody knows the economy is trash right now, so the fact that somebody is struggling with their job isn't funny, like, at all. There's plenty of people struggling with their job. Like, we're all 2 paychecks away from just having the worst time of our lives. Or 2 missing paychecks away, I should say. So, the fact that he's starting this video off with, like, a laugh, I don't know, it's very scummy to me, honestly. Okay, let's continue. Also, I'm so sorry. The woman said, here's a GoFundMe link, anything helps. Instead of coming online and being like, why don't you just post her GoFundMe link, bro? Like, you don't have to beat it into us that you are a POS. We already know. So, don't know what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Anyway, let's continue.
I'm sure they do, sweetheart. I'm sure they do. You know what else would help you? Getting another job. Maybe if the creator was underage and male, he may have taken it more seriously.
Oh! Okay. That girl just called him out so hard. What did he say? You know what would help you getting another job? Okay. I'm almost positive that was literally the first thing on that person's mind. Probably. Also, to know that you have fans who care about you enough to reach out and tell you that they're going through something. It's just so evil and mean to weaponize that as like a form of, try to weaponize it as a form of comedy. Like, that's not funny, dude. It's not funny. Okay, so apparently he deleted this.
Pissed me off. Okay.
Oh, there's more. Hold on.
And you think that influencers and celebrities should fund your life for you. Why? Yeah, try that. Because in the time that it took me to copy and paste the same fuck-ass message to myself, who you don't follow, by the way, and probably 100 other influencers and celebrities, you could have applied for 100 other jobs, but you didn't because you're a lazy piece of shit and you're entitled. And you think that influencers and celebrities should fund your life for you. Why would I ever help you? You're not a fan.
Okay, let's get some. Even if that person was a fan, which I thought they were, my bad. I should have listened to the whole rant. Apparently they're not a fan. But even if they were a fan, he's not going to help. He's selfish. He's not going to help, girl. Guys, he's not going to help. He wants to go do another failed makeup brand. Like, I don't know what. Anyways, and the fact that he's calling this person entitled, nowhere in the message did that person say, you owe me or you need to give me anything. That's entitlement. Reaching out doesn't make her or him entitled. Pretty sure it's a woman. Doesn't make her entitled for reaching out. I mean, okay, let's just continue. I'm sorry.
You don't even follow me. You've never supported me. This is your first time DMing. And you think that I'm going to send you money because you lost your job? Oh my God. Welcome to the real world, sweetheart. People lose their jobs every fucking day, and you're white, pretty, and able-bodied. You're in a much better position than a lot of other people out here who are trying clearly much harder to make a better life for themselves. Why would I fucking help you? Aside from that, 17,000 people lost their jobs at Spirit Airlines. Why do you think you need to go fuck me? I can at least like 1% respect the mentality of closed mouths don't get fed, doesn't hurt to try. But honestly, it does hurt to try because now you pissed me off. Okay, I'm not the one. Go find fucking Mr. Reese. This is literally his entire shtick. I'm sure the next.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking in my head, like, he's acting like a live wire right now. Like, I don't know why this upset him so bad. Like, I'm not the one. I'm not the one. Okay. Why do you have to turn this into something for monetizational gain? You could have not replied. You could have said, no, I'm sorry, but I just don't feel the need to donate. You're not a fan, you're not a follower, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Um, the fact that he brought this online, because, I think there's an actual thing in Hollywood where people are like, um, all press is good press. So, like, even if you're doing something bad, rage bait, all that stuff, as long as you're getting views, a lot of times companies and managers will be like, well, that's a good thing because at least you're getting views. So maybe his views were just low, or like he needed something to just bring the attention back to him. And so he thought, oh yeah, let me just make a rage bait video on this woman who clearly needs help financially, and went to someone who's extremely financially well off and didn't even say, like, give me 1,000, give me 500. She just said, if you can donate anything, that's fine. Also, the fact that he's like, oh, 17,000 people got laid off at Spirit Airlines and you think you're the one who needs help, like, why don't you be a good person and like donate to her GoFundMe and then ask her to put you in touch with other people and also donate to them as well. You can spare $500. It's not that hard. And I'm not saying for each person, which I'm honestly sure he could do that too, probably. But even if you split $500 in between, oh shit. I'm sorry. Ooh, did he say 17,000? He probably did. My whole point is that he could help, okay? He could help. He just doesn't want to. He wants to turn this into something that is going to gain him views, whether that's good or bad. And he deleted it knowing, maybe he thought he just ate. Maybe he thought he ate and then clearly he didn't, so he deleted it. But I know he's pretty notorious for posting things and deleting them. So let's finish this video out.
YouTube video is literally going to be like, I rehired all 17,000 of the Spirit Airlines employees, and it's going to be the real life Hunger Games. The last one of them to leave the Spirit Airlines plane gets to be the CEO of the new company and gets a house and a car and $10 million, and everybody else dies. Like, go find that video to compete in, baby. I'm not helping you. I'm not fucking helping you. All you did was lost your job, okay? Welcome to the real world. I can at least understand if you were like, James, I'm a longtime fan. Here's a trillion years of DMs and my support for you. I love you. I'm suffering with a really rare genetic disease that there is no cure for, and I'm trying to raise money for myself and other people that have this. Maybe I would help. Maybe I would help because I love you and I appreciate you. This bitch, you lost your fucking job? Oh. What are we gonna do? Nothing! I'm gonna do nothing. You know what you need to do? Go find a fucking new one, girl. Put some effort into the workplace.
I guess James was also close to losing his job, and that's why he decided to make this video. Scummy. It's scummy, it's nasty. Um, yeah, there's not much else I want to say about that, honestly. It's It's very what's the word called? It was just on the tip of my tongue. Privileged. There you go. That's a very privileged man saying very privileged things. Okay. Anyways, let's move on. So, that was his original video. I guess he posted that 4/7. So what was that? Thursday? And I guess he deleted it. And I guess he made two apologies.
Talking about people who send me GoFundMe links that have never followed, supported, DM'd me before, just like for money. And most people were like enjoying the video, saying it was a valid point, but it definitely started causing some discourse in the comments, and a lot of people were just saying it was out of touch and insensitive, and they're right. It was definitely a harsh choice of words, maybe not my best video, and I deleted it. But of course, the internet is forever, and now a lot of content creators are using like the 5-second clip in the very beginning where I'm like, "You're a lazy piece of shit. Get a new job." To upload their cute little think pieces, being like, influencers are all so.
Okay, well, if you don't want to leave a bad taste in people's mouth, maybe don't start your video off with "you're a lazy piece of shit." You have no idea what that woman did at Spirit Airlines. You have no idea how long she committed her life there. You have no idea what she had to go through, probably dealing with rude and scummy people every day, looking down on people who work jobs like that, who work jobs like waitressing, who work jobs like hosting, because they think that they're above them. So, for you to start the video off not knowing anything about this woman, calling her a lazy piece of, I don't know why that would ever rub someone the wrong way. Do you think before you speak? No. You thought, "Oh, let me hop on here and post this, and yeah, I'm about to eat." Yeah, well, you didn't.
Touch, this is so disgusting. You don't know how hard it is in the job market these days. Oh my god, give me a fucking break. I am out of touch, first and foremost. Okay, I am never going to be one of those influencers that gets online and pretends to be poor so I can come across as relatable to my audience. I think it's tacky, I think it's annoying, and I also think it's quite insulting to the audience watching.
You don't have to pretend to be poor. You just have to understand that poor people exist. You just have to understand that poor people are probably a majority of your followers, poor middle class people. You wouldn't be where you're at without them. People save up 3 paychecks to buy your makeup. So no, you don't have to get online and act like you're poor to be relatable. There's like not a lot of people that want to relate to you anyways, but having like empathy, what happened to that? What happened to maybe thinking before you post something? Is that too much to ask? You can have a whole business, but you can't use 3% of your brain? You have a whole PR team, a whole management team. Does nobody check your stuff before it goes up? What? Okay. Okay.
Been watching me for 10 years now, it's no secret that I have been able to find success doing what I've done. It didn't start that way though. I started from literally nothing and had a dream for myself and was determined to literally do anything to make it happen. And luckily, I've been blessed to be able to do that and now call this my full-time job. The reason I made that video yesterday though was a lot of people these days do not have the make it work mentality. They have no desire to actually put in the effort to try to fix a problem and get themselves out of a situation. They immediately result in asking for help. And don't get me wrong, I don't think there's anything wrong with asking for help. In my personal opinion, though, it should be a last resort. If you disagree, that's totally fine. That's your personal opinion. I
Okay.
apologize for having mine.
Asking for help should be a last resort. How do you know it wasn't? How do you know she didn't put in 100 job applications before she sent out these messages? You don't.
There's a lot of people responding back to the video being like, oh my gosh, he has no idea how hard the job market is. I've been applying for new jobs for 6 months, 1 year, 2 years now, and I've literally heard back nothing from any of the jobs. I'm sorry that that is happening to people. I know that the job market fucking sucks. I've heard so many horror stories I can't even imagine.
He is so contradicting. I'm sorry that's happening. I know the job market sucks. Okay, so which is it? Are we lazy or does the job market suck? Hmm? Which one is it?
What that's like, those are the people, in my opinion, that are totally valid and asking for help. The person that I made the video about yesterday lost her job last week at Spirit Airlines, along with 17,000 other people. And granted, I don't know this person. Maybe making a GoFundMe link was really their last resort. I just personally do not believe that to be the case because I know for
Maybe making a GoFundMe link was their last resort, but instead of thinking about that or thinking about how I know nothing about this person, I just got online and started saying whatever came out of my mouth. How old is he again? 12? He wishes he was 12. Anyways, coming from a grown adult, this is absolutely devastating to hear. Like a fully grown adult.
that they sent the same exact DM to hundreds of different influencers and celebrities. This person did not follow me. They have never DM'd me previously. They have never supported me on any social platforms. They have never purchased from Painted. This person was literally just spam copying and pasting this DM to every person that they assumed had money to offer them. And I'm sorry, just because somebody has money does not mean that you're entitled. I'm sorry if that comes across as insensitive or privileged or mean, but welcome to the real world. It's fucking hard out there. Nobody owes anybody anything. The universe will constantly remind you of that, and a little bit of effort goes a really, really long way sometimes. I stand behind what I said 10 toes down. Instead of spending an hour copying and pasting the same DM to 100 different celebrities or influencers, you could have spent.
Okay. So this is becoming repetitive. It's becoming very much so. I live under a rock in a fairy tale world, so I don't actually know what's going on in the world. So let me just open my big mouth and say whatever I want.
The same amount of time copying and pasting a job application to hundreds of different companies. Or, hear me out, put in a little bit of effort. If you want to send the DMs, at least spend 20 seconds before you hit send, customizing it to the person that you're asking for money from, right? Hi, sister. James, I've been watching your YouTube videos since I was a teenager. You really taught me how to do makeup, and it positively impacted my life every single Friday. Hey, I'm in this shitty.
Okay, so you want her to lie? Would her being a fan really change your mind that much? Would it? Would it? Because you just got done saying that this isn't a world where anybody helps anybody. So if that is your mentality on it, then it doesn't matter if they are a fan or not. You don't believe that anybody deserves help because nobody helped you. Because if I remember correctly, I don't think that's true. I think you got a lot of help starting your career as an influencer. Okay.
Situation do you think that you could help probably would have gone a lot further than a generic message. Or, instead of copy and pasting the same job application to hundreds of different companies, send in 10 job applications to companies that you really care about and you think you could fit in with, and then customize your application and your cover letter, letting these recruiters or hiring people know that you're the best candidate for this job and why they should want you on their team. I know putting in the extra work and effort probably feels useless when you know that you're in a sea of DMs or job applicants, but trust and believe, as somebody who's now on the other side of things, the little bit of extra effort does go a very long way, and unfortunately, taking the easy route is usually never going to work. That's just my 2 cents. It's a word of advice. You can take it.
We're going to leave it. Because that was crappy advice. Crappy advice. Okay. So apparently there's also a second
never followed me, never supported me before.
apology that has also been deleted. So all three, first the rant, the first apology, and a second apology, and apparently all have been deleted. Okay.
Clear that she had basically copied and pasted this DM to every influencer and celebrity she possibly could, asking for a handout. And I called her lazy. I said she was stupid. And I said she should have spent the time that she spent copying and pasting the message, applying for jobs instead. This video was fucking stupid. It was rude, it was obnoxious, it was privileged, and most importantly, it was completely fucking unnecessary. When I saw that DM, I absolutely had the choice to ignore it and say absolutely nothing at all and move.
I couldn't have summed it up better myself. I don't even want to watch the second one because it's like, dude. Okay, fine.
On with my day, but instead, I couldn't even tell you why. Her message just triggered me, and I decided instead to make a video about it. And I bashed her, and it was obnoxious, and
I can tell you why it triggered you. Because you're